Okay, so hopefully we're back up and we can see everything clearly.
A really big fucking hole coming right up.
Right, sweet. Good now. Okay. Alright. So we're getting in time just to see a nice kill from Fusions onto J7. So the first kill for the attackers.
Serious drywall work coming up. Back up.
So we've got the freezer wall open and droning sights. Alright, okay, we can get back to it. Sorry guys for the slow start. Attackers are going to push in. Looks like we're going to get a plant straight behind the bomb. Defenders might not even notice what's going on. No, the defending team are completely unaware. Nitro's going to go out, but it's too late. Going to go into freezer, might catch one. Misses. Thatcher goes down, and it's just on the defuse.
Defenders have disabled the bomb diffuser. Defender mission successful.
Okay, so apologies, we might as well write off that first round in terms of stream, but it was a win for Synapse. Just need to change one of the bands. So for those late to the stream or that just didn't hear stuff at the start or anything else, we've got FreeElo playing Synapse. It's one of the first games of the playoffs. The winner of this best of 3 takes one step closer to the finals. For FreeElo, we've got TGC Glossy Club playing, we've got Xdermot, we've got Jackson LL, Fusions IG, and Dizzy IG. For Synapse, we've got Josh Rock, Kimber, Brisk, J7R5, and OEPC. Defending first, we've got Synapse, and they've chosen to go to Fireplace and Reading. First sight for them was the kitchen, which isn't the kind of thing that you normally see in ranked, but I certainly appreciate it here in the AGL. And then this is an unusual second sight, and it looks like we're going to get quite the setup here. A lot of teams here will open the bottom floor of this wall, but Synapse here are just going for the top. That's going to be to deny with nitro cells over the top if anyone tries to take the wall. We've got a 3-man top floor hold here, which is interesting. But it does make sense. There's a lot of deniability that can be had here, so we can get holes in the floor here to go down into the site. And also, obviously, we've got the one main hatch here that drops you right down into the little storage room right next to the site. Let's see what the attackers decide to do to take this. So Fusion's droning out the top floor. You can see we've got the mirror window there. We're a minute in and already we're still in a 5v5.
Device is going dark.
A bomb has been located.
So we've got Thermite in a stronghold here, upside down rappel. It's going to manage to take down Legion, leaving us in a 3v2. Both defenders have dropped, no, sorry, one defender's dropped back down to site. Legion's in a bit of a spot here. He's going to get pushed hard from Zofia. There's not really much he's probably going to be able to do here as Glossy got there around the side, and they work together to take down Jaeger. That just leaves Kimber, who is on site, sitting all alone. We've got Thatcher pushing in from one side with Thermite, and also Fusion just sitting, waiting. He's concussed. He knows he's there, but Zofia moves in and takes the kill.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Okay, sorry guys, just having some admin issues which I was just trying to help with there. Okay, so Synapse have gone to the top floor. And we've got a pretty standard sort of lineup that we'd expect to see here for the top floor. We've got a big intel game with Mozzie and Maestro coming into play.
10 seconds to go.
That also includes information denial to the attackers with Mozzie and also Mute being in play. And then we've got Jaeger, who's probably going to be roaming around doing Jaeger-type things. He's hanging around on the white stairs at the moment.
Awaiting target. Activate jammer.
Most of the attackers are coming from the north side of the map. Let's see how this is going to play out.
Deploying ADS.
We could have Glossy here going for an early... Okay, he's going for a little check for the standard pre-placed Nitro cell. Nitro goes out, but it misses. Misjudged there from whoever that was. Okay, so we've got everyone currently on the hatches getting ready to drop from above. With just Sledge downstairs all on his own. But it looks like we're getting ready for a big take here onto Piano. Defenders aren't going to do anything to try and hold Piano here. They're just chilling, just waiting for stuff to happen. And Brisk gets the kill onto Jason.
Drywall work coming up.
Thermite's getting the Piano wall open, and they're going to move in and take control of Piano, although to be fair, they control anyway. Mute's on the other side. He's going to do a quick peek, but failed. The dashes back into bathroom, and, well, Thermite decides to duck out.
Lights out.
Nomad goes in. Will we see an edge up going up on the door to put forward a bit of denial here?
Drone active.
We've got Jaeger downstairs just waiting for his opportunity to rotate up. But it's a pretty relaxed...
Lights out. Time to make a new tour.
Right, so I need to get back to this, letting admin stuff get in the way. So Nomad has got the rotation holes through to the side. Mute has dropped down below. Maestro gets the kill with that very powerful Alder. He's going to hold here and see if he can get another kill. No, OEPC is going to get it instead. He's going to get both of them. So it's Dizzy all on his own. He's going to take out Maestro. He's going to go for another one onto Legion. Legion cleverly runs away.
5 seconds
I mean, there's no way here that we're going to see Dizzy get a 1v4, but at least waste some time. And a bit of stat pad there
Have run out of time.
for Dizzy. He manages to get a kill, but doesn't manage to get everyone else, which is expected in a 1v4. So the site now for Synapse is going to be kitchen, service and cooking. That's the first site they played, first site they won, and it makes sense to go back there now that it unlocks for them again. Josh is going to 6-pick from the Kaid onto Echo. So FreeElo here are picking up a fairly standard set of operators, I'd say.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Activated device. Ready. Clear of ADS line of fire.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Bug is set. Jammer ready. Stop worrying about grenade or jammer.
Okay, so the attackers are going to the top floor, and they're going to work from the top down to clear any roamers before they get to site.
Make nitro. Ignite. Repulsion device is set.
Drone activated.
Deploying drone. Hack the drone to
So Zofia is going to drone out the site.
A really big fucking hole coming right up. Device ready. Propulsion device planted. Special charge. Stay clear.
Sorry, 1 second, guys. I'll be back.
Bomb located by attacker.
First
Breach
floor.
charges a go. Firing.
Breach charges activated.
Watch out.
Charges activated. First floor. Found one. First floor. Loading new magazine. C4 set.
Okay, sorry guys, back again. I'm just trying to sort out some stream issues. Some people having issues, some not. So just try to work out how to resolve the issues for the people that are having issues. But I think in the same time it's introduced a little bit of lag while trying to watch multiple streams at my end at the same time to resolve it. Right, I'm going to kill the stream for one more moment and then restart it. Just give me 10 seconds, guys. Okay, hopefully we're back up and everything is good.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Razor wire going up.
Okay.
Deploying ATS. Pin deployed.
10 seconds to insertion. Attackers expected to locate a bomb and defuse.
Secure the wall.
Alright, sorry guys.
Camera initiated.
Just watching to make sure the stream comes back up.
ATS up and running. Whoa, reinforced! Jammer deployed. Pest ready!
Disabling electronics.
Okay, I've now got a channel offline, so I don't know if we're actually live or not. Oh, guys.
Reloading.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I've got it. Alright.
Disabling electronics.
Clearing the way.
Yep, I can see it now. Alright. Okay, so, sorry. Hopefully that's it sorted now.
Camera breach set.
So Dizzy gets the kill onto Jaeger. We've got Bandit making a slow rotate up White Stairs. We've got Thatcher holding the position though. But he's going to give up and make a move back. He's going to start with a vertical destruction. We might see Bandit make a play here. Nitro Cell goes out but doesn't find anyone. Nomad Charge goes out to stop that late rotation. This could be very important for the attackers.
Breach charge is activated.
A bomb has been located.
Flashbang out.
Charge is active.
We've got site control, and Hibana is going to get the plant. I can't see that this is going to get denied. Oh no, Mute is coming around, but he's not going to manage to deny it. Gets the kill after. And now we're in a 3v2 tonight. That C4 is going to get a kill. No, it's not. He misses. Oh, but he gets taken out from through the floor up above. We've got a complete vertical control here from the attackers, and this is going to be near enough impossible for Kimber to come back
Bomb
from.
located by attackers.
He's got to push upstairs, but he's not going to make it, and he goes down at the hands of Thatcher. So FreeElo, bring it back to a 2-3. This is the last defending round of the half for Synapse, and they're going to go to Bar and Cocktail Lounge. Welcome back to everyone who has rejoined the stream. Apologies for the issues. Hopefully it's resolved. For the final round here on the attack side for FreeElo, they're going to double up on their hard breach. They're going to bring Thermite and Hibana, and we're going to bring a line. They really want to get this win. The roam game and control of other floors before they even get to site has been pretty strong for Synapse. So a Lion will be coming into play here to help with their own game. However, being top floor, can't imagine there being too much roaming going on apart from maybe Jaeger just rolling around on the second floor. Let's see what happens. Defenders have chosen to leave Mira behind. Synapse have been bringing Mira for most of the other rounds, but on this one decided it's not necessary. We've got complete reinforcements into the back of the bar with no rotation holes on the west side of the map whatsoever, which is unusual.
Attackers must locate.
Is Doc going for a cheeky spawn peek? No. I saw him at a window there and thought we might be getting a little spawn peek coming out, but no, there's nothing there.
Razorway is deployed, right? The unit is down and on the right.
Looks like all of our attackers are going to be coming from the kitchen side, except they're not. So from the attacking side here, from FreeElo, we've got a lot in the way of blinding people. We've got 3 sets of stuns on here, so they're either planning to burn a lot of ADSs or just blind people, lie on them, and then head in and just shoot people in the head. We're going to get Hibana trying to take an early hold onto Piano. At the moment, looks like we've got no one else in there, but there is a Maestro cam, so we've got early intelligence for Synapse telling them that someone is trying to push in, but you kind of know someone's going to be coming up there anyway, but at least they know who it is. Echo's just going to sit on drone duty and cams and watch out for stuff, but he wasn't watching hard enough. Wall into Piano gets opened. And Sledge manages to take control, along with Hibana. What I'd expect to see here now is Hibana just opening up lines of sight into the back of the bar and into sight. Possibly even just get the wall so they can walk into the corner of the bar and plant in default.
Bomb located by attackers.
Echo's going to be holding a cheeky angle. Got to be honest, I haven't seen this one before, where you stand up on the bar and on the table and look through there.
See you on the other side.
I like that. Use that one myself. Quick play from Doc to try and take out those Hibana pellets, but unfortunately he's too slow. Thermite takes a bit of fire. He's going to hold back in Piano and just hold an angle and wait for the defenders to get a little bit greedy. Defenders just here need to play it slow and just wait for people to come into them. Jaeger's downstairs waiting for that late push. Legion and Mozzie in a difficult position, but we're all just sort of stacking up on the white side here. All the attackers need to do is probably just move in from the other side, and they're good. And sure enough, we've got Hibana getting the plant down. Dizzy goes down, but the plant is successful in a pretty much default spot.
Attackers need to protect it.
It's all on Jason and Dizzy to hold it. It's just on Jason to hold it, and for some reason he is he on a drone? Why is he? Yeah, he's just on a drone and going to defuse, I think. Looks like we're just getting some intel here, perhaps. Not intel, just maybe the team having a discussion about what's gone wrong so they can sort it out for the next round. But that takes Synapse into a 4-2 lead at the end of the first half on Cafe. Now, I know we've had problems with the stream so far. There's been a lot of stuff that I'll have said that's been missed, so let me just quickly run through again. First map on tonight's game is Cafe, the next map is going to be Theme Park, and then we're going to go to Border if we need a decider. The community vote had FreeElo as 54% winning, with 46% of people saying that Synapse would win. So at the moment, we're seeing it go the other way. On this switch, in typical ranked style, FreeElo are going to take the top floor first.
Attackers need to locate
And we're going to see Goya come into play for the first time tonight. And we got Frost. So quite a different lineup here for FreeElo to what we saw from Synapse, which is good. We'll see some different strats coming out. I mean, you've got your staples, you've got Mute, Jaeger, and Legion, but it's good to see Goyo and Frost come out. I suspect we'll see some Frost mats under windows. Maybe not one directly under the skylight, I don't know. So a slightly different setup here to what we saw coming out from Synapse when they were defending. We are going to have the rotation holes. Oh, and Goyo takes an accidental hit there from someone. I'm not quite sure who hit him.
5 seconds left.
Okay, this is an interesting looking setup from Goyo here.
Attackers must locate.
I like this. We're using a budget mirror window. We're going to reinforce the wall next to it and then put a deployable shield. And he's given up on it. He hasn't got time. That's disappointing. I would have loved to have seen that come into play. So we've got Ash and Buck making their way up to the top of the building. It looks like Frost is currently AFK, as she has just stood in one spot for quite a while now. Buck's on duty to get the hatches and check for any utility underneath. Sophia and Buck just holding hatches right now,
Bomb located by attackers.
as we have the main crew up on the top floor just getting intelligence, with Thermite down at the bottom just waiting for that jump out.
Lights out.
Thatcher drops in one of his EMPs to take something out, not sure what. Legion goes for a cheeky little kill out of the White Stairs window onto the ventilation unit. Doesn't find anything other than a bullet to his shoulder for the trouble. So we're going to see Buck repelling over to Cocktail window. He's going to make a play.
A bomb has been located.
Goyo currently holding piano, but he doesn't realise that Thermite's there, I don't think. Thermite's going to try and go for a little kill here. Nope, he's moving up to the top. Giving up on that. Still, we've got most of the attackers just gaining intel right now before dropping in. And talking to which, Thermite's in. And he's going to open the wall and take control of piano. Question is Goyo still there? He is still there. He's got a long angle. Ooh, and Thermite was ready for that one. Nice shot, Thermite. Zach manages to get... Oh, a cheeky little kill there from Mute with the SMG. Just holding an angle down to the cigar. Grenade comes in, doesn't find the mark. Buck is down below doing some damage. Mute goes for the quick peek to try and get him. But he whiffs all over that, unfortunately, and Buck's just going to stay down there and keep doing his job. But a nice rotate there from Mute completely catches Buck by surprise and brings this down to a 2v3 very quickly. So all of a sudden it's looking fairly good for Synapse here, for FreeElo. Spoke too soon, so Fear
Seconds to go.
gets the kill onto
Attackers
Mute, which
activate
leaves
diffuser.
Fusion in a 1v2. He's outgunned, out-healthed, and he's got the timer against him. Both defenders, both attackers are just laid back.
Attackers need
Thatcher going up
protect
to
the
roof to hold the
diffuser.
angle from
Position
above,
compromised.
which is going to be near enough impossible for Legion to destroy. But it doesn't matter because Sophia is there anyway. Manages to pop up and get the kill. Zach is doing work for Synapse right now. 10 kills. Double the number of kills to the next closest. So FreeElo are going to mix it up a little bit now and go down to kitchen service and kitchen cooking. We've got an alibi on the defending team, which I kind of hope we keep. I'd like to see an alibi play come in here. It looks like that Synapse have read into the kitchen play. We've got Gridlock, who's probably going to do some flank denial, probably from the small bakery side. Now, a typical strat that we'd like to see here is Thermite opening up the prep wall,
And defuse as many bombs as they can.
and then the main wall just here. So by taking out prep wall, you get to hold anyone coming down here and stopping you from taking the main wall. We get main wall down, we'll get some gridlock tracks down here to stop the flank. Get some gridlock tracks down here perhaps, and then push into sight. We might see someone coming from this side as well, just to confuse and hold a flank spot.
Unrolling razor wire. Deploying ADS.
Surprised we haven't seen any spawn pings come out yet.
10 seconds left.
Device set.
For some reason, we've got smoke going up to the
5
top
seconds
floor.
remaining.
Is he going to go for? He's going to go for spawn peak people.
Attackers are moving out.
Let's see if he can pull it off here with an SMG, or is he just going to scare someone? Nope, he's just trying to make people a little bit nervous. No, he's going for a spawn peak. Okay, he's going to confuse some people. Even if he doesn't get a pick here, I mean, what he's going to do is make the attackers a little bit nervous that someone's up here, and he's going to force their hands to push from the top floor and try and get some roam deny. I expect we'll see him go back to site pretty quick. Oh. Or not. Maybe Glossy should have backed out. Never mind, unlucky Glossy. You'll get him next time. You'll get him next time. Right, so Ash, not doing Ash things, just droning out sight, trying to find where everyone is. As is Thatcher, Sophia, Gridlock with that. Sorry, Sophia and Gridlock with Thatcher just holding down the double door going into the bakery. So heavy intelligence game going on here from Synapse. Sure enough, there was the tracks. There was the grid of tracks going out into the small bakery. We've got some pressure coming on from the front of the building.
Device placed.
Ash knows exactly where Jaeger is and that he's watching. It looks like we could probably see Zofia go for the kill. No. They know where Jaeger is. They're just waiting for the time to push him.
Enemy located. First floor.
Okay, I think the plan here is to just tempt him out with the pings and then get the kill as he comes out. Ash decided, nah, I'm just going to go for it, but unfortunately didn't win it out. But Zofia does, takes down Jaeger, but takes a hell of a lot of damage for our troubles. This could put Synapse in a bit of trouble. We're in a 3v4, but Zofia is someone that you kind of want to have in good stead to entry frag as you open up the site. So let's see how this plays out. As suspected, Synapse are stacking up on the bakery side. We've got tracks to stop the rotation. And tracks here as well. Although Zophia's low on health, she's still gunning. Gridlock's going in. They've decided that they're just going to push prep and not worry about the wall, it looks like. Nitrocell comes out, doesn't find a home. Bandit goes down. This leaves Legion in a 1v3. He could clutch this, he could clutch it. He just needs to deny the plant at the right time, but unfortunately the attacker's got the angles held and Gridlock takes him down and gets the double to finish it off. That takes Synapse to a 6-2 lead and puts them on match point to take map 1 Cafe. After this map we will go to Theme Park. And then, depending on what happens on Theme Park, we may see Border. In the hopes of staying in the game, FreeElo are going to take the most commonly defended bomb sites on this map and head right back up to Bar and Cocktail Lounge. Are we really going to get a Tachanka pick from FreeElo? Yes, we are.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So, okay. Team kill onto Tachanka. That's unfortunate. Oh, Imagine's AFK. Oh, right. Imagine playing AFK. Oh, Jason AFK. Sorry, I just realised what you mentioned what you meant there in the stream.
10 seconds
Okay, got you.
remaining.
Well, that is unfortunate.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm going to go for a little spawn peek here from Vigil. Let's see if it pays off. This could be just what FreeElo needs. There is someone coming up that side. He could get a pick here. Oh, it's so intense when you can see the outline of someone. And you know they're coming. And you know that if you just hold on a little bit longer, you're going to get something. We can just see the outline there, and it's peeking. Moving forwards. Here we go. Oh my god. That was unfortunate. I can only assume that they had a drone on in there. Oh, I should have been watching for that so that we knew for sure. Unfortunate. Okay, so as per usual, the attacking team, Synapse, heading up to the top floor, and we're going to just push our way down. It's like whatever floor the bomb site is on Cafe, you just start at the top, work your way down. Even though they've changed up the map quite a bit.
Bomb located by attackers.
Enemy located. 3rd floor.
So Zofia is going to move in with a beautiful kill onto Glossy there. That is unfortunate. That puts a 2v5 now on the defense.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
We've got Dizzy who can get Zofia here. Nicely done, nicely done. Legion's down, and I don't think Dizzy's going to be able to do enough to bring this back. It looks like this is going to be the last round and we're going to go into Theme Park. Plant's going down, but you never know. Dizzy might be able to just pull this one out the bag. He's got some up on the top waiting for him. Drone's there. Sure enough, the Pixel Peak wins it. GG on the first map there for Synapse. Oh, I love this. This is such a good MVP screen. Definitely one of the best. So that is the end of the first map. Now we'll just take a little bit of a break while we get ready for the second map, which is going to be Theme Park. So just give me a moment while I get the game set up and while everyone takes a bit of a break. Taking a 5-minute break. Give me a moment, guys, while I just do some admin stuff here to get everything ready, and then we can come back into it. What's the chat saying? Good first map. Yeah, it was a good first map for Synapse. FreeElo had a bit of a hard time there. I think they'll bring it back to the Theme Park. It certainly won't be as convincing win for Synapse, I don't think. To be fair, Cafe was Synapse's map pick, I believe. Let me just check. Yeah, Synapse picked Cafe, so you kind of expect them to win. Teams are just swapping out a player, I believe. While they do that, let me just get the next map set up. So we are going to be going to Theme Park. And Synapse will be starting on attack. FreeElo will be starting on attack during overtime. So we're going to Theme Park, which is FreeElo's map pick. So I'm hoping that we'll see FreeElo pick up a bit and make it a much closer race to win the second map. who won map 1? It was Synapse. Okay, so starting teams attackers. Synapse, starting team attackers. FreeElo, theme park, and we're all set. Okay, so let's take a quick revisit of the community votes. 54% of the votes saw FreeElo winning this matchup. 46% saw Synapse winning this matchup. Obviously, the first map quite hasn't gone to plan, with a 7-2 victory to Synapse, but there's still 2 maps to bring this back. This is an elimination game, so whoever wins this takes another step closer to the final. Whoever doesn't win it doesn't go towards the final and is out of Season 1 of the AGL. But they can come back for Season 2. Not this music, Waves. Yeah, it's difficult trying to find music that you can put on a stream. Obviously you want stuff that's royalty free, and it's difficult finding things that are interesting to listen to for a long period of time depending on how long you need it playing. I do actually have this on a shuffle, so it should come up different every now and then. It should be a different tune. But no idea what's playing now, I can't hear it. But apologies. Unfortunately, not everyone likes the same music, so there's always going to be something that annoys people. I'll give us some chat about the music. Fantastic. Okay, so some of you may be late to the stream. I did have problems at the start, which I managed to resolve, I think, like 3 or 4 rounds in. I didn't realise there was issues until it all really started off. My stream was fine, but there was problems with audio, etc. So I blurred through a whole lot of stuff, which I'll try and go back through again now. So tonight, it's a playoff. Whoever wins this gets to make a move towards the final. Whoever loses this is out and will not go towards the final in any way. We've got FreeElo playing against UiU.Synapse, or Synapse, UiU.Synapse, which is the British way of saying it, Synapse. For FreeElo, we've got TGC Glossy. For FreeElo, we've got TGC Glossy Club, who is playing IGL or hard support. We've also got Dermot playing, who is the main entry for the team. We've got Jackson LL, who is the second entry for the flex role for the team. We've got Fusions IG, who is another flex for FreeElo, and Dizzy IG, who is another flex for FreeElo but does more support. Then as we move over to Synapse, we've got Josh Rock, who is the support. We've got Kimber on flex. We've got Risk, who is a fragger. We've got J7R5, who is a fragger. And we've got EPC, who is another fragger. For those late to the party, we're just waiting for the teams to come back together so that we can start off the second map, which is going to be Theme Park. Synapse won the first map, which was Cafe. They won it quite convincingly with a 7-2. And for those that missed it, let's just take another quick look at the old community votes. 54% of the community voted FreeElo, 46% voted Synapse. So Synapse are going against what people wanted to happen, and are trying to win. But it's a very close vote. Very, very close. Okay, so it looks like FreeElo are just bringing in a substitute. We've just got to get agreement though. There's a lot of red tape to go through for this kind of thing. Rules, etc. We need people in this one. Right on the roster, etc. So we're just trying to sub out one of the players due to some technical issues. We might not be able to get sub on this line up. Just hopefully technical issues go away. So chat, apologies for the poor viewing experience for that first map. Hopefully we won't have any issues with the second map now that we've established that the stream seems to be pretty stable. There is another matchup going on tonight on the AJL main stream. Obviously I don't recommend you go over there, I recommend you stay here and wait for this matchup to restart. Hopefully that match is going well over there. I know that we've got people in the chat. Okay, it looks like we are ready to go. Getting the nod that we are fine to start. So let's kick off the match. Let's go into theme park. So first up, FreeElo will be banning. And we've got a Thatcher ban, common ban here. Thatcher becoming much more common to ban in Siege, which is very sad for me because I am a bit of a Thatcher main. I love playing Thatcher. So it's always sad that he gets banned. For those of you in Britain, don't know if you want to clap for the NHS outside tonight. We've got another Monty ban here from Synapse. They banned Monty in the first game, so obviously they are not big fans of Monty. In the last game they banned Pulse, but this time we're going to switch it to Kaid. And then finally, who are FreeElo going to ban? This is the second map of the game. Synapse are currently 1-0 up, and we get a Vigil ban. Okay. FreeElo banning Vigil there. Always a good ban. Let's see if FreeElo can bring it back. So no big surprise here with Thatcher banned. FreeElo going to start down in the armory and throne room, and the first operators picked pretty much are Bandit and Mute. So there's going to be some heavy wall denial here. So one might get swapped out for Valkyrie, which is unfortunate, but probably useful. We'll probably see some Valkyrie cams in barrels and maintenance. We'll see what kind of hold they go for here. Interesting to see Jackal come into play. That's the first time we've seen Jackal tonight.
Attackers need to locate.
I never get to play him because in ranked he's always banned, which makes me very sad because I like Jackal, especially his PDW. Now, of course, for those of you that don't know, when you put the bandit batteries down here, there is a hatch just up above here, which if you shoot that hatch out, or break it in any way, you can shoot down to the bandit batteries and deny that wall completely. So barrels is often a stronger take for teams. However, personally, I kind of like taking maintenance side. You do have the trouble with when you try to get the wall. Anyone from down here gets the long angle and can stop you. With barrels, you've got the problem with this doorway, but of course if you've got someone out here, you can deny that anyway. So barrels, I think, is probably the easier take for people, considering the ways you've got to stop the wall.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
So all of the attackers, all of Synapse have spawned over at bumper cars, which is fairly normal, and it looks like we are possibly going to go for a maintenance take. So Ash is going to head up to the second floor. Let's see what Ash does.
Drone ready to go.
And she's just going to sit up on top and do some droning. Oh, just a little shot there through the window. Oh, I didn't realise that. Well, this is cheeky. That is unfortunate. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm totally using that in ranked. I'm going to do it as pulse, though. Good play from Glossy. Shame he missed. Is he going to jump out and thatch Thermite? He is. And he's going to get it. Nicely done. That's diffuser down. But Glossy is tracked, so he could be in trouble here. Jackal's upstairs and not hunting his prey, but he's going to possibly catch someone coming from the maintenance side.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
That was certainly a good take there for Glossy. As long as all his cams are down, which it looks like they are. Ooh,
Defender has left the area of operation.
real risk.
Defender
Oh,
is
just
exposed.
too slow. If he'd have just run there, he would have had it. And a quick frag from the buck. Unfortunate. It was a fair trade getting Thermite off the board. To be fair, that stops, well, any pressure through the wall. So now it's going to be all about top floor control for the attackers and pushing in through the doorways to site.
Reload!
We've got Jaeger waiting for that late flank. Bandit just chilling behind the throne, just waiting. And everyone is on site except for Jaeger, which I think we kind of expect.
Loading mag!
Buck's still upstairs doing work on the floor. Hey,
Diffuser
yes.
has been dropped.
Okay, that's unfortunate. Bricksack gets another kill.
15 seconds remaining.
Doesn't know that there was someone to his left. There's someone to his right as well.
10 seconds left.
He's not going to get it. That just leaves Josh, who runs in, doesn't get the kill. Legion takes him down and does a victory spin. So FreeElo, what am I saying? So FreeElo managed to get round one on the board and get themselves an early lead here. They're going to move up to Bunk and Daycare and pick out a pretty standard sort of lineup I'd expect to see up here. Again, Synapse coming out with the Jackal. Really happy to see some Jackal plays. We're going to see Twitch swap for IQ, which is useful. The Wamai things are going to be a pain, although saying that, I see that Mozzie has 6-pick to Wamai, so FreeElo didn't actually know... Sorry, so Synapse didn't actually know that Wamai was coming out. But still, it's worth having IQ to find the Mozzie drones, because if you don't know, when Mozzie takes over a drone, the IQ scanner does detect it. And it looks like Glossy here is going for a similar setup. No, he's not, he's just making rotational. No, this could be a similar setup. Let's see what happens. I think he might be trying to put a reinforcement here and then put a shield down here to make a little homemade mirror window. I want to see this come into play because it's a really interesting strat that I've never seen anyone do. I've thought about it, but I've never actually seen it happen yet.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Glossy certainly with the big brain plays.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it. Attackers drop the diffuser. Attackers recover the diffuser. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
So Ash, for some reason, picks up the diffuser. Everyone's spawning at bumper cars again. That does seem to be the favourite spawn, so I guess what we'll see here is people just going up to the top floor and then a roam clearing as everyone gets up there. We'll probably see a take from 2 on the bathroom side and maybe 3 on control room side. So IQ already doing a bit of early work to try and find all of the equipment. And is going to start joining for the team. All defenders over, pretty much around the site. Not very much going on in the way of roam here, so Jackal's not going to be too useful other than just pinning people down that have strayed a little bit too far. So early tracks go down there to stop a rotation. So Smoke's going to be sitting where he is for now and not really moving anywhere. Gridlock almost blind himself. Or got blind by Ash rather.
Loading mag.
Yeah, this is a really interesting setup. I like this. I like this.
Swapping mags.
You got to really watch your stairs behind you in the cafe, but this, yeah, nice. Okay, so Legion's going to be watching Far Cry, just making sure that no one comes down there by throwing the Legion mine out. And at the moment, we're 1 minute left and we're still at 5v5. This is a very slow round. Some standard bullet holes down there. Those are ones that I use myself quite often, to be fair. Most of the team have now rotated around to go through Cafe. We could see Jaeger getting a little pick here. He's got a strong setup with the Goyo shield. He'll be able to pretty much deny those 2 people coming in. He's just got to watch his flank from the window of Arcade. And there's 4 of them there. Alright, 4 of them stacking up. This is going to be a strong hold here for Jaeger if he can pull it off. Let's see what he manages to make work. Okay, the shield's going to go down. Ash has managed to destroy it, so Synapse now have control of Cafe. Jaeger has very smartly backed out. Gridlock with a kill. Is that Smoke and Legion down? Jaeger's been spotted. He's likely to get pushed very hard now. He managed to get the kill on Gridlock, but not enough to stop Ash, and it's a very last moment push. Goyo goes down. We're now in a 1v3.
5 seconds left.
Wamai's holding in there. The plant is going to go down, and Wamai's going to have to force the retake here.
Attackers are active with the bomb diffuser.
But Josh is there waiting and just gets a nice little pistol kill through the bars of the bomb, it looked like. Yeah. Well played to IQ. So Synapse and FreeElo go 1-1. Looks like we might get a much closer game here than we got in the first map. FreeElo are going to mix it up. I'm going to call them FreeElo. FreeElo is too much hard work, so I'm going to call them FreeElo. FreeElo are going to go up to Initiation Room and Office. And now we're going to see the mirror come into play. You can tell with Glossy setups that really he wants to play mirror.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So straight away, Castle just stops anyone from going into the bathroom. Hope you've been to the toilet first because you're not going now. That's what Castle says. Jaeger's desperate to do something there.
You can stop worrying about grenades.
So we've got Legion, Mirror, Castle, Jaeger, and Bandit. I'd expect to see possibly get a Bandit battery on this wall here to stop anyone coming from Cafe.
10 seconds remaining.
There's only Thermite that's going to come that way, I guess. If you've got Habana, you can open up the wall here, and then open that without exposing yourself to anyone that's here in the hallway.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Okay. So Castle barricading out. Castle just barricading out Legion there. Legion could have stopped that, I guess, with a bit of communication. Maybe it just wasn't important enough.
Thank you. Now you won't. On the side.
Brisk seems to be a rather smart Ash player. He drones everything first before going in. But it would be nice to see his teammates droning for him, if I'm honest. So we've still got pretty much all of the defenders around site, with Legion being the only straggler. And it looks like Synapse are just going to collapse from different angles. They're all a bit spread out. Not sure what the strategy is here. We're probably not going to see the wall here by Bandit getting opened anytime soon. But he has left the one in the storage room exposed. Might be planning to trick it. Don't know.
A bomb has been located.
Ash still droning. Okay, so Jackal and Thermite now moved into Hall and are going to start pushing forward. We could see Thermite here going for the wall at the back of office. Ash gets a kill. Ash gets killed by Dizzy. And that leaves us with 3 attackers on their own over in the hallway. We might see the final attacker just moving over to work with them. Josh gets another kill. And Thermite is going to support and drone it all out.
Loading new mag.
We need to see more. There's not really much that these guys can do to get these walls open. For some reason, we've got no breaching charges to open the castle barricades. The only wall that attackers are going to be able to get open is that wall heading into the back of the office. So Thermite is heading over there now to do that. Bandit is not going to trick it, so that wall is going to get open and we're going to get control taken from the back of office. I would imagine the site's going to get droned out quite heavily and we'll see someone pushing in quite hard here. Looks like we've got Gridlock ready to go in. Bandit's been droned. Know where Bandit is. Thermite getting the last minute intel. And it looks like Gridlock is going to start getting ready to push in. We've got 14 seconds.
15 seconds left. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Bandit is holding the angle. And he gets killed. Thermite and Jackal will both make the push. No reason for them to not get in here. Diffuse goes down. And Jackal manages to complete the plant.
Bomb diffuser.
Thermite gets taken by Bandit from the cafe. And this one looks near enough impossible for Jackal to
Attackers
hold.
need to protect the diffuser. Position compromised.
He's not going to be able to stop the diffuse.
Bomb diffuser disabled by defenders. Defender mission successful.
And FreeElo with another round. A lot of time wasted there by Synapse. Allowing FreeElo to go 2-1. There's a good strong defensive setup there from FreeElo. Just Synapse looked like they were struggling to really know what to do with it. And this time FreeElo are going to go to Old Favourite and head back down to the ground floor. Now that the 3-site rotation is up, they can head back down there. And as expected, we're going to see Bandit and Mute come into play. Now last time we did see Glossy playing on Valkyrie
Attackers need
and
to
do some good
locate
work.
and
He's
defuse
decided
bomb.
to switch it up this time and go with Smoke. You always expect on this site every wall to get opened. Also what we probably expect is just some holes in the bottom of this wall here to allow you to see feet of anyone rushing in through this doorway here, through the dragon door. That's dragon door over here, we call this griffin door. Just because.
Razorwire is deployed.
Looks like we've got quite a hard top floor hold coming out here from FreeElo.
5 seconds left.
glossy opening stuff up, ready for a cheeky run out or
Attackers
something.
must
Oh,
locate and defuse the
nope,
bomb.
defenders have all gone back down to the ground floor. Looks like there was just some setups being done upstairs to protect the above somehow. Not sure what they'd be doing up there if they're not going to hold up there. Oh, I guess reinforcing the hatch, right? Let's have a look. Yeah, hatch reinforced. Okay, that answers that.
Device placed.
So the bandit batteries start to go down.
Drones up and running.
And Smoke is going to do some intelligence work. So Brisk, as always, droning out. Buck upstairs, opening hatches. Jackal wandering around confused. And Josh getting ready to drop hatches. We need to see some information gathered there first before he jumps in. Okay, so Ash has made his way into Cafe, just going to do some droning. Very smart work here from Ash. You drone the next room that you're going to go to, just check outside, move in. Once you're in, drone again. As they always say with Siege, your intelligence is only good for 5 seconds. For the chat, map 1 score was 7-2 to Synapse. Buck's going to do some work on the bunk wall. Narrowly misses out on killing someone from FreeElo on the other side of the wall, it looked like. And that's Ash down early. I'm complimenting her for the smart plays, but she goes down a little bit quicker than... Sorry, control issues. Goes down a little quicker than you might expect. So here we're going to see the grenade go over the top to take out the bandit batteries, but there's an ADS behind it. That is an oof. What we need to see here really is the shock drone go in and take these batteries out. There's the nitro cell onto Buck. Legion's going to get that shock drone, and all of a sudden the attack here is falling apart for Synapse. Looks like he was going to try and take the yellow corridor door wall, but there is a mute signal jammer there, so there's nothing he can do about that. And it looks like Synapse are resigning themselves to a doorway push. This is going to be very difficult for them to do. The gas grenade is going to hold them back. There's 30 seconds. If Smoke has got all 3 of his grenades, which he has, he's just got 2 left now that he's used 1. This is going to be very hard to push. And sure enough, Legion takes 1 down. And the rest of Synapse fall in the blink of an eye. Unfortunately, it all fell apart a bit there for Synapse. What they could have done is gone upstairs, taken out the hatch, taken out the bandit batteries from above. Then they would have had the freedom to open up that wall. But instead, they banked it all on grenade and a shock drone, making its way through a load of shock wire. It's very unfortunate. FreeElo have decided not to try that site again. Even though they could do if they wanted to, and they're going back up to Bunkin Daycare, which I believe is one of the other sites that they have won. No, what am I saying? FreeElo can't go back to Armory because they won it.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Razor wire is deployed. It's clean. You can stop worrying about grenades now. Unrolling razor wire.
So FreeElo are bringing it back nicely on this one. It's their map, so I would hope this is the case. They're going to want to win these next 2 rounds. The Synapse are going to want to win them more, because ideally they're going to want to go into their defending half in a 3-3 position. Let's see what happens.
Attackers are moving.
I'm in the kind of mood where I'd like to see an early spawn peek come out from FreeElo here, but I don't think we're going to see it. Right, we've lost 1 defender who's gone downstairs. No, he's coming back upstairs now, and the whole of the attacking team are spawning at bumpers and making their way over. Nice synchronized repelling there from Hibana and Ash. Like to see a bit of synchronicity.
Reloading.
So Hibana's going for an early play there. I assume she's got some intel in order to just chuck a stun grenade in and open the window. Unless the stun was to mask the sound of opening the window. Maybe, very possibly the case. Either way, she's decided she's not having any of that and she's ducked out. Ash drops into control room and starts making her way towards the site. I like the determination here to get a drone hole kill from Ash, but I'm not sure it's going to pay off. I think Legion is a little bit smarter than that right now. Is it Legion? I don't know who it is. Okay, so Echo drones are bringing out the intel there.
Bomb located by attackers.
Echo's been tracked, but it doesn't really matter. He's going to sit on site anyway, so there's not really anything that the team are going to be able to do.
Throwing shock.
Throwing barricade!
Second floor.
ADS up and running.
So control wall gets opened. Going to have Thermite holding the long angle from control.
Enemy contact. Second floor.
Drone goes through yellow corridor, but it misses Legion, so they might not know that he's there, although the guy in office looks like he might know. All sorts of drones. See that shock drone desperately chasing the yokai. Like, give me that yokai. Twitch goes down at the hands of Legion. Will he get Ash? He's not blinded. Will Ash just rush in at him? That's the that's trouble for Legion. He's going to have to move out so he doesn't get burnt alive.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Another kill for another kill for Legion. Another kill for Legion. Ash not expecting anyone to be on yellow stairs. Good play. Coming down to the last 10 seconds. And it's a kill fest. We've got a 3v2. Jackal's got diffuser. He's not going to be able to get to site to plant. They're going to have to go for kills here. The yokai drone stops him before he can do anything. And it's round over. Another win for FreeElo. So FreeElo are now going to go to initiation room and office. We're going to see Glossy living out his fantasies and playing Mirror. For those that missed that, he uses the deployable shields a lot as mirror windows. But now he's playing the real deal, which is nice to see. I've always been a bit of a Mirror main, so always good to see her come into play.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Reinforcements! Doorway barricaded! Well done!
Calibrating air compression. All set.
Perimeter set. Position the ready for grenade. You can stop worrying about grenades now!
Swapping mag.
10 seconds remaining.
Sorry guys, distracted temporarily.
5 seconds remaining.
So initiation.
Attackers
Calibrating air
objective to
compression.
locate a bomb and
All set.
Initiation and office. Castle just can't help messing up his teammates. What is Mira doing here? Okay, going for a reinforcement here for some reason. I mean, that's a risky play if the attackers read into
All
this,
secured.
which it doesn't look like they are.
Stay clear of ADS fire.
He's fine, he's fine, he's fine. We just got out in the nick of time though with Maverick coming up there. They obviously didn't know he was in there. So Maverick is going to drone out the sites and find where everyone is for the team. Claymore going up outside the window there, so let's not see any run-outs from you, Glossy. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. So currently we've got three attackers stacked up outside Cafe, with Maverick making a play in, and he is going to try and get this wall open. Yeah, he's just going to make a little hole to walk through. This is a good play. Not wasting one of the thermite charges. Hopefully there's no one in the hallway that's going to kill him. But I'm sure they've got intelligence here to know that that's not going to happen. No, we've got Zofia watching it.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Okay, good teamwork and communications going on here. We've got Thermite letting Maverick know that he needs to come and take out the batteries. Who's just too close to the left, so moves it back over to the right, and he is going to get the wall open. This is a strong position for the team to be in.
Bomb has been located.
Will we see Buck opening up that wall to get a long angle through the hole that's been made? Yes, we will. Okay, this is looking very interesting here for Synapse.
We found one. Adding second floor. Target active.
That's Sophia off the board, which was an unfortunate pick. That would have been very useful for Synapse here. And Mirror is out, but Mirror's windows are up, so it's not a huge loss to the team. But Bandit is very low on health. Could be in trouble. He's let the nitrous off, letting the team know where he is, but IQ is there to pick him up. I guess Brisk just deciding that IQ wasn't doing the job and switched over.
15 seconds remaining.
And again, 15 seconds left, and we've got a late push here in from
10
Synapse.
seconds remaining.
Diffuser is going down. Looks like it's going to get completed. No, it's not going to get completed. Jaeger gets the kill. This leaves Kimber in a 1v2, but he's just going to hold back. He's got no choice. There wasn't much he could do. But there was a cheeky little team kill there. I can only assume that team kill was completely accidental as they rushed to try and get the Maverick. We're seeing a lot of last moment plays coming out here towards the end of the rounds from Synapse. We're in that 20-second meta that the pros and everyone else is talking about at the moment. And the team switch it up. FreeElo managed to win the first 5 of the defensive half.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
And this is a strong position for FreeElo to be in. Synapse are riding high after a 7-2 win on Cafe, but coming into this map, this would be a bit of a knock to their flow. But hopefully we'll see the momentum pick back up and see them pick up a few more rounds here.
There is a wire in position.
10 seconds remaining.
We're back to a throne and armory room
5
defense.
seconds left. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
And looks like we might actually just have 5 men on site. Although Jaeger is heading off to the bathroom for a bit of a roam. Waiting for someone to come in through that window, but at the moment it's not going to happen. Got Glossy running solo. Dizzy, AFK. IQ coming in from the cafe. And Thermite down below, just droning things out for his team. Looks like he's droning in for IQ and making sure it's clear. So what we might see from here from IQ and Thermite is get that hatch open take out the batteries down below this time, and then that will allow them to open up the wall. Let's see what happens. Now obviously they can't open that until Thermite stops droning, but Thermite's just making sure that the top floor is clear, and he's spending a lot of time on this.
Bomb located by
Ideally, I'd rather have seen IQ sit upstairs, just out of the way, droning for Thermite while Thermite comes in and gets the hatch. And it looks like that is what's going to happen here. Thermite's going to go for the hatch.
Detected a boat.
Okay, this is more the kind of play we need. It looks like downstairs, though, Bandit is getting ready to... No, he's not. I'm lying. Okay, Hibana's getting the hatch. That makes a bit more sense. Maestro taking shots on someone above. He misses. Josh Rock goes down along with EPC. So even switching to attack. FreeElo are staying strong here on Theme Park. Oh, there's one so close. Okay, IQ knows there's one down there. He's pinged. But he's not got enough of an angle to get the kill. Jaeger is still in the bathroom waiting for the late flank. While Mozzie and Mute hold sight. That Nitro is going to get someone. No! How did that Nitro cell not get him? Crazy. That's a nice angle there from Yellow Stairs. I appreciate that.
Drone acquired. Bullseye.
Okay, a bit of intelligence loss there for Thermite. Oh, he goes for the stun grenade, but the angle is being held nice and closely by Mute with the SMG. But we're in a 4v2. I don't like Synapse's chances here. I mean, there is a strong angle being held here on Yellow, but
Stun grenade.
Sophia's going to move off. Brisk takes one down. All these two need to do is just hold sight nice and close. Hibana's on site though. He's going to take out Mute, which just
15
leaves
seconds to go.
Brisk all on his own as Mozzie. The plant is likely to go
10
down.
seconds remaining.
He's gonna, oh, he almost got Sophia. That was so close. Unlucky. And we see FreeElo get another one on the board to take them into match point. FreeElo looking very strong on Theme Park. Very strong indeed. There's going to be a huge loss of momentum for Synapse here. I mean, they could win enough in a row to bring this to overtime. But at this moment, it's hard to imagine it's going to happen, to be honest. We're going to see another attempt at an armory and throne. Oh my god. We're going to see another attempt at a throne and armory defense. I suspect here we might see a bit more roam upstairs, perhaps. I don't know. We've got Mozzie and Jaeger. They might roam upstairs. Who knows? Let's see what happens.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Changing mag. Activate jammer. Position.
Thought for a minute there Mozzie was going to reinforce that wall.
Ready to engage.
It's an interesting one to reinforce. I always kind of leave that wall alone, never do anything with it. But I'm starting to think it could be quite useful
10 seconds remaining.
for something. I don't know what, but it's got to be useful for something, right? I mean, I don't know if there's an angle you can get through the door. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what you could do from there that you couldn't do from this side of the dragon. Who knows? Who knows? So we do have Mozzie upstairs. It looks like he's probably just reinforced the hatch and like he's going to make his way back to site, perhaps. He's going to go for the cheeky...
Loading new magazine.
No, he's not. Okay, I thought he was going to go for a cheeky bullet hole. He is. Okay. A cheeky bullet hole hold down here into control room. I'm not sure he's going to see this pay off, though. It looks like IQ is pushing in from Cafe. Not sure that they know if Mozzie's there. Mozzie is all alone. Buck and IQ are going to go on to him. Okay, he's been droned out. They know he's there, so IQ should be pushing in on him any moment now. He's going to make the push. Oh, but Mozzie's too quick. IQ had the advantage, but Mozzie was just too fast to spin around. Right, Mozzie's going to get droned again. Pre-fire through the wall, isn't going to find anyone, but we've got Buck just sitting out in Far Cry, waiting for Mozzie to make a move. And he's got a pinch here from both angles. This is going to be a tough one to Mozzie to get out of. Buck can just open up. Oh, we're going to see a nice rotate here.
Left the area of operation.
Oh, is he going to pull it off? Big brain plays. Oh, but Buck very cleverly is there waiting for him. Well played, Buck. That was intense. So as we head back to the site, we can see that all of the defenders, all of Synapse, are still sitting on site. Nitrocell is going to take some damage off of Zofia, but not get the kill. Fusion is, however, going to kill Mute. Trade for trade. Okay, we've got the top of the barrel wall open, ready for Buck to probably chuck a grenade over. That nitro keeps missing. And we are going to see barrel wall get opened up. Nicely done. We get the wall open at last. We've got 45 seconds here to make the most of this. We've got a 4v3. And now FreeElo go into information gathering territory. Where can that signal disruptor be to stop a drone from there? That really gets it through the wall? Interesting. Bandit in a gunfight with a drone. He's not going to get the kill. Glossy manages to take out Maestro. See Zofia head up top. This is a 2v5, 1v5. And FreeElo take the win, 7-1. Theme Park, definitely not Synapse's map. And that brings us to a tiebreaker, one map each. And that was a much more convincing win for FreeElo than Synapse had on the previous map, Cafe. So we get to go to a decider. Fusion there fragging out hard for his team and being the real MVP. Good work, Fusion. Now we're going to take a quick break before we head into the final map. So sorry Waves, you're going to get some more music here. So let's revisit that community vote, shall we? So the community vote had FreeElo winning by 54% of the votes, with Synapse winning with 46% of the votes. At the end of the first map, Cafe, it looked like that was the wrong way around completely, but at the end of Theme Park, it looks like a much more genuine representation of what we're actually going to see play out here in this playoff matchup. Both teams really wanting it and wanting to move another step closer toward the final. However, even though FreeElo was ahead on the votes, of course it was a very close vote. So I guess it's only right that we will see give the teams 5 minutes to have a quick break and then we'll go into the final matchup. Okay, so the final map for tonight is Border. We're going to see Synapse starting out on attack, and we're going to see FreeElo starting out on attack on defense, on overtime, sorry. Yeah, map 2 is done, Dave Atkins. We are now on to map 3. It is 1-1. Map 3 is going to be Border. Right, I'll be back in a moment, people, so I'm just going to take a very quick 2 minutes myself. Okay, we're just waiting for a couple of players to get ready. Let's take one last look at that community vote. 54% of people thought FreeElo is going to win, and Synapse got 46% of the votes. We are currently 1-1, with Synapse winning on Cafe, with FreeElo winning on Theme Park, and the last map for tonight's matchup being on Border. Just got word in that Inevitable beat Urban Titan, who are playing on the main AGL stream. Both maps were 7-3 to Inevitable. GG's to Inevitable. Unfortunate for Urban Titan, who are now out of the running, won't get to play in the final, but they can come back for Season 2 of AGL. Inevitable make the next step towards getting to play the final against someone. We don't know who yet. And that is what these two teams are fighting out for tonight. The opportunity to go towards the final, along with Inevitable. Hopefully you've enjoyed the matchup so far. After some problems on map 1, apologies, issues at my end. It seems to have picked up hopefully, and hopefully you've enjoyed the footage that you've managed to see so far. I don't know if FreeElo are ready to start. FreeElo are ready to go, so we are going to get this game going. Myself, and let's go. This is the last map, it's Border. This is a fragging map, so no surprise that Synapse have chosen to start on attack and hope to get that early lead. So we see the bans, and the first ban is going to come out from FreeElo. And we're going to see them ban Thatcher again, which is what they did in the last game. Now we saw Monty get banned by Synapse 2 games in a row. We make it 3 games in a row. Synapse definitely do not want to play against a shield. On the last map we saw Kaid banned by Synapse. Let's see who they don't like playing against on border. Echo. Makes sense. Then finally the defending ban from FreeElo. They're taking the time to think about it. And we see a Valkyrie ban. Valkyrie very strong on border. Very strong on border. Good ban. So for those that have just joined us, welcome to the stream. You are watching FreeElo playing against Synapse. We are 1-1. Synapse won on Cafe. FreeElo, they won on Theme Park. It was a 7-2 followed by a 7-1. This is the decider map to go to the next stage towards the final. Both teams are really going to be fighting out here. We are on border, frag heavy map. No surprise to see some heavy fragging operators here coming out of Synapse, starting on defense, starting on attack rather. They've bought thermite, you know, just for the main wall of armory lockers, because obviously that's the first site that's going to get picked. It's always the first site, and FreeElo aren't going to let us down on that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So let's see what kind of hold we're going to get from the team here. Glossy has switched over to Wamai. Unless he had him before, I didn't notice. That's pretty bad on my part. So we know with it being a fragging map, obviously FreeElo are playing it smart here and brought Capcan along to just deny any rushes. We've got Wamai who should be stopping any frags, any frag grenades, stun grenades from coming through. Looks like we're going to get an extended hold into the offices and fountain.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
No spawn peaks. For some reason, I kind of want to see some spawn peeking. I don't know why. Zofia getting ready for the run out, but Zofia, I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest. Just some random barricade bangs here from the team to try and get some early picks. And straight away, Nomad is going to get onto drone and see if she can find those roamers. Thermite is in, and it looks like we might actually be going for an archives take here rather than a main wall into armory. So Thermite is going to be responsible for getting this outside wall open so that they can get in and take care of Capcan. He's got a hatch open ready so that he can kill anyone coming in that way, but also he could quickly drop down if he needs to. Stun Grenade's going to go off and blind him. He's going to quickly bounce over the wall to stop another one from blinding him, and he gets away with it. If he gets outside, he could take out Ash here. Just needs to peek out. Just
Attackers have located a bomb.
Ash is right out there behind you, my guy. Oh, that is so unfortunate. The plays, the unawareness. Okay, we've got a strong start coming in here from Synapse. Gonna see a grenade go over the top of the wall into the archives. And sure enough, the attackers are just brute forcing their way in. 1v5, 1v4, and Synapse take it rather convincingly. Strong first round there for Synapse, taking them 1-0 up for an early lead on border. And it looks like they're probably going to go with the same team makeup. Yes, they are. We're going to see another defense of armory lockers. I think their main issue there was well, obviously they just let the office go far too easily. The lack of awareness from Capcan. If Capcan had been a bit more aware that Ash was just outside, if there had been more communication there, or intel rather from FreeElo, that might have been a different story that we saw play out. Ash was very instrumental in just breaking down that defense, I think. To be fair though, I would have expected Ash to have known as well that Capcan was just there. We had 4 people stacked up outside that wall, 3 or 4 people, and no one knew that Capcan was by the doorway. So possibly a bit more drone work and intelligence gathering to come from Synapse. I mean, they made it work, but I still would have thought they should be aware of something like that. We're going to see a slightly different setup this time. We've got no reinforcements on the wall going into the small office. I don't actually know what that room's called off the top of my head. Small office, I guess.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb.
Bandit expecting there to be a drone hiding behind the buckets. I mean, I'll be honest, that's where I always hide my drones.
Swapping mags.
And Bandit waiting for someone to come up, but he's not going to get anything. Again, it looks like we might be going more for a slightly archive side push here from the attackers, with Zofia just holding down the armory side, but everyone else coming over from armory. From archives rather. So IQ on drones going to be holding rotations. We missed the kill onto Wamai. A nice pick there. That's a lot of utility off the board and something that's really going to hurt the attack, really hurt the defending team. Obviously Wamai's utility grows over time, so the earlier you get him out of the way, the less utility you have to worry about.
A bomb has been located.
So Ash is just going to make a push in. Defenders aren't aware she's coming. This is going to be the easiest kill of her life onto smoke. And then Bandit catches her by surprise. Bandit was a little slow in the uptake there. It's like it took him a moment to really register what was going on. He was there, but unfortunately Ash was just quicker to spin around and get the kill. So Synapse now take it to 2-0. Sure enough, 2 failures on one site sees FreeElo moving downstairs to the next classic site that you would take, even if you're in ranked, and that's ventilation and workshop. It'd be nice to see some different strats coming out, or different sites rather, coming out in the rotation for this map. It is a decider, so maybe FreeElo just don't have loads of strats prepped for this, given that they weren't thinking they'll end up playing it. But here we are.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
And so far at the moment, we're seeing a very methodical take from Synapse on both of these rounds. Droning sites, getting information, slowly pushing in coordinated from each side in that last round specifically, and just completely taking advantage of FreeElo. So we've got standard rotation holes going from the servers, workshop or servers, into the office. And it looks like we're going to get a bit of an upstairs hold from Jaeger, Mute and Mozzie. And this makes perfect sense. A lot of good positions up here to hold downstairs with 2 downstairs on site. No, 3 downstairs on site. Okay, Mozzie's upstairs for a bit of utility cover. So we've got 2 people on site. Legion playing in customs. And it looks like Ash just wants to get in and get this round started with a bang. But as always, we're seeing a drone first. She's a smart Ash player. She's not all run and no brain. Or is it all aim, no brain, we say? That is not this Ash for sure. I don't think she's going to get this drone in there either. No, she's not. She's going to have to think twice. Mozzie's just snagged another drone. That's why we see Buck take out that drone. Does he know there's one in Fountain? He doesn't. Jaeger's there, peeking out.
Loading mag.
I found one.
Jaeger retreats back into sight.
Tango located.
But we're getting a heavy push now from Archives. Heavy push from the office. Jaeger's at all. So Buck goes down to Jaeger, but Jaeger gets taken out by Nomad. The wall is open, and there's no reason why we couldn't see a plant or anything go down here. We are going to see.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
We're not going to see a plant because obviously the site is downstairs. There was so much action up here, I completely forgot. So Thermite goes down. Ash manages to clear Armory, which means that it should now be safe to get the res onto Thermite. Hopefully there's no one down below with a nitro cell. There is Mute downstairs with a nitro, but he's not going to be able to do anything with it. He is holding the stairs. Don't think we're going to see anyone come that way, Mute. But he is going to go upstairs and try and get a late flank. We've got 1 minute left. And Mozzie's going to try and make a big brain play here. Okay, Nomad just about to go on drone, but heard Mute. Mute tries to get away. Oh, gets down just as he runs over the top. Nomad's not going to jump down, but he is going to run down. See if he can finish off. There's no one there to revive Mute, so this is a free kill. Oh no, we've got someone coming into Tellers, possibly to protect him. Smart play from Nomad. Going to drone it out first before he goes in. But we've got Mozzie and Tellers ready for the save. He's aiming too high and Nomad takes him out. 2 kills for Nomad.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
And that's the end of the round. Not quite as clean and clinical as the previous rounds. But still a strong victory for Synapse as we go into round 4. FreeElo are going to go back to the workshop with a very similar lineup, except this time playing Kaid, who I don't think we had in the previous round. Okay, we're not going to have him in this round either. We're going to switch to Mira. Seems kind of an odd play to switch a Kaid for a Mira. I mean, when you bring a Kaid, normally the attackers are going to expect that you're playing a ground floor hold and that you're going to be Kaiding hatches, which leads you to think they're going to be downstairs. So all FreeElo have done there, if just in case Synapse weren't sure, I'm sure they probably were, but just in case Synapse weren't sure, all they've sort of suggested is that, oh, we're going to play downstairs. Which means that Synapse are free to pick a team that works.
Attackers have located a bomb.
So let's see how this one plays out. We've got 1 defender downstairs, 2 defenders downstairs. It looks like we're going to be holding jail, or at least just slowing that down a bit, and stopping anyone from getting some shots through the teller's window into sight.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Standard rotation holes.
5 seconds
Is Legion
left.
about to make one here?
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
He's got the grenade to do it, but he's not doing it. They're all heading upstairs. Okay, we've got a 5-man hold upstairs. Is that what we're going to see here? No, we've got Mozzie downstairs. We have got a 4-man hold downstairs. This could be interesting. This could be interesting. Zach droning it out. The attackers are coming up to see what they can do here. Nomad is going to take the lead by droning into office and make sure it's clear before Buck goes walking in. Mozzie gets the drone. A lot of intelligence lost there. Nomad wants to take out the drone, but he hasn't got the angle on it, unfortunately. Got Sophia droning from the ventilation unit, or AC unit. Buck with a grenade to take out the bandit batteries, but there is an ADS there to stop it. That should be all of the ADSs burned. And that'll be the bandit batteries down and Thermite free to take the wall. He's not going to though, he's going to take out the mirror window, which makes sense. There's no one behind it. And it looks like... Oh, I was going to say it looked like we had top floor control there, but... well, we did, but nice kill there from Mira down below. Well played. I guess through that cheeky little hole in the floor. Nicely done. So, we're in a 4v4. Attackers a lot slower than we have seen previously here. 4 of them upstairs. Nomad manages to get the kill onto Jaeger.
Bomb located by
You can see
attackers.
hatches get open, and it looks like we'll see a hatch drop here and plant in workshop. Ash just droning everything out before she drops. Mira's been droned. There's no one close enough to really take advantage of that information. There goes Dizzy. That leaves us with just Fusion and Glossy left. Now we know where Glossy is. Synapse don't really care where Glossy is. They're just going to push in from the west side of the objective. But Glossy's all alone. Plant is going to go down. And we've got Mira heading upstairs to try and defend from above. Ash has kind of read into it, or is just going upstairs to defend anyway, but she's come back down and rotating up east stairs. But unfortunately, the wall bang sees an enter Mira. Synapse have gradually slowed down as these rounds have gone on, but they've become no less dominating. A nice 4-0 head start here for Synapse, as they've still got 2 rounds left to play on attack. They're looking very strong on attack right now. FreeElo choosing to go back upstairs to Armory and Archives. Slightly different team setup, bringing out Doc now and Maestro. Okay. Glossy is the king of faking. He's gone from Maestro to Mira. Whereas our boys in Synapse are being a bit sort of Team Empire. They've got a team makeup, they're sticking with it, and they're going to keep doing it until it stops working. And to be fair, it's worked 4 rounds in a row. Why would it stop working now? Let's see if FreeElo have taken away enough information from the previous rounds to combat this. At the moment, it's looking like it doesn't really matter what setup FreeElo put in here. Synapse are just breaking down the defenses and gunning. We can see Brisk really playing his role here as the entry fragger, with very little work being done in terms of kills from FreeElo. I mean, 5 kills in total out of 4 rounds. I mean, it's basically, you know, I'm not going to do a disservice to the rest of Synapse, but when it comes to kills here, it's basically Brisk versus FreeElo. But obviously, his team are really... All game, I've wanted to see a spawn peek. And then just as there's about to be one, it fails. So Buck is droning out office and east stairs, ready to move in. Josh is already on top of east stairs. No need to drone there, Buck, my guy, but that's all right. You can check the office, see what's going on in here. I guess FreeElo have just got to the point there with Doc where they've thought, guys, we just need to do something here, let's get that spawn peak, but unfortunately just completely failed. Synapse have got the wall into office open, so we're going to see a push into there coming out any moment now. Stun grenade goes from Nomad into the office, getting ready to make a push. Going to drone the site first. We've got Legion in Fountain, just standing by the mirror window.
Attackers have located a bomb.
He's going to be pivotal in holding back his defense. Sophia gets another kill in the office. In the archives. Buck moves into site. All the information here is going to have to come from Legion. Diffuse going down. Legion hears it. Not much he can do about it right now, but it's a fake. Glossy takes down the planter, and Legion also gets another kill onto Buck. This brings us to a 3v3, everyone with full health. And this is going to really slow down the attackers. 1 minute left on the clock. This could be the first round here where we see this starting to go FreeElo's way. At the moment, we see Synapse just taking a moment, get some information, hold some angles, see what they need to do to make a win come out. Ash goes down. Nomad starts to push in. He's going to go through beepers, set the sound off, but it's predicted.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Leaving Zofia all on her own. Now she's done most of the work in this map, in this round, certainly when it comes to getting kills. He's going to continue with that. That's the 4K. Can we see him get the ace? He's got an ace to win. We can see that Legion's on the other side. Zofia knows this. He's going to go for the plant. It's a risky play. He's going to fake it. Surely he's not actually going to go for this. No. Legion just needs to play it smart and hold back and keep for time until he hears that defuse going down. That Legion mine is going to stop the push. Zofia's got no choice but to try and plant. Legion's in. Oh! Well played, Legion. Holding for time. So unfortunate for Zofia to not get that ace. Incredible. Incredible. FreeElo bringing a much needed win to the table there and bringing it to 4-1. However, with all the work being carried out by J7R5, I'm calling Jars, I think that's going to be easier for me, Jars. With all the work being done there by Jars, it's a win, but it's not really a win. You need every team member to step up and do their bit. Now again, don't get me wrong, all of Synapse contributed, all of FreeElo did their bits there. All of Synapse did their bits. But when it comes to the kills, you can't just live with one person doing it all. You need to spread that balance throughout the team. You don't need everyone getting the kills. You know, your supports, can come in clutch, but you need at least 3 people getting the frags. And at the moment in that round, it's just not enough to be able to count on Jars to be able to do that every round. So let's see what Synapse can bring back. I mean, they've got no problem so far, to be fair. They've won 4 rounds fairly convincingly. There's no doubt that they will continue and come back into form in this final round of the defensive half for FreeElo. We move to customs. Every single wall in Passport is taken and reinforced. Let's see what sort of attack we're going to get here. Have we got a spawn piece going down here? We haven't, have we? No. Okay. So Buck is going to rappel up and start droning out the top floor to see what's going on. Another early kill there from Jars. Beautiful kill there from Ash. Josh gets a kill. Nicely done, Josh. I think at some point here, Brisk and Jars have had a fight about who's going to get the most kills. Ash has decided he's not happy. Brisk has decided that he's not happy with Jars in the last round. He's going to step up and just strolled in and destroyed Mira. So Buck making his way. Ooh. A nice little drop there from Jaeger. Looked like a frog as he fell down. There's one below the hatch, he's going to hold the hatch, but Buck's not staying on the hatch, so no kill for you, whoever that was below. We're going to go for a Buck bomb. I'd assume there was some information for that, but there was no one there for the grenade to find. Ash is now dead. Bucks could continue playing upstairs as we get into a 2v3. Legion trying to deny the drone. This is what Synapse have got in the upper hand. at the moment is the information game. Both FreeElo now... Okay, I thought both FreeElo were now going to hold workshop. They are, both FreeElo now moving into workshop to hold from there. Opening up rotation holes into sight so they can see if anyone goes in.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Clearly the information just was not there, that FreeElo are hanging out in workshop, and that quickly goes from a 2v1 to a 1v1. Another intense match. Nomad chasing Legion. Legion's obviously heard Nomad. In a situation like this, you want to give it to Nomad. And Nomad takes it. Now I said that that should go to Nomad. Even though Legion was holding the angle. Reason being, you've just got Peak's advantage, obviously. Although Legion was holding the angle, considering pings, etc., I would expect that there would be a slight delay, and that actually, just if Nomad moved around quick enough, she probably would have the advantage on Legion. And sure enough, that advantage paid off. It wasn't as clean as it could have been, but she got it. And sure enough, that takes Synapse into a 5-1 at the end of their attacking half. Sides now switch, and Synapse move over to defense. They only need 2 rounds to win this. There's a lot of momentum going their way. Let's see some predictions in the chat as to how this is going to end. Are we going to see a 7-1, a 7-2? Are we going to see overtime? Who knows? You know, chat.
Defenders,
let me
protect your
know.
bombs from being defused by attackers.
Seven 3. Okay, 7-1 to Synapse. 7-3 says Sash. So let's remind ourselves that the community vote had 54% of you voting for FreeElo, 46% of you voting for Synapse. At the moment, it's looking like 46% of you knew what you were talking about.
5 seconds to go. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
No spawn peaks here from Synapse. They are playing it cool. They're not going to risk anything towards the... Oh no, saying that, Jaeger, he wants some. Jaeger wants some.
Left the designated staging area.
It's at a point like this in a game where you kind of get to the... You're 5-1 up. You kind of think, let's just go for it. Let's just see what happens. We've got rounds to play with. But at the same time, you sometimes need to think, you have those rounds to play with. If it goes wrong, fine, you can write it off as just one round, but unfortunately it can snowball. And that's something that we don't want to see happen to FreeElo here, to Synapse here. But it looks like they're going to play smart. They're going to continue just being relaxed, and we now see FreeElo with complete control of CC. Vigil goes down to a cheeky bullet hole in the bottom of the wall. That's the kind of thing you've always got to watch out for. An air jab goes out to stop any rotations through that break room door, leaving FreeElo clear to attack from the archives, from the lockers side. We've got Bandit and Mute holding this side down all alone. That's the ADS burn. Any more grenades coming in are going to not blind Bandit because he's going to very cleverly move out of the way, but no one is taking the information and working with it. They know, however, that the ADS is burnt. They're going to throw in another stun grenade, but still not capitalize on it. Jars takes down Buck. Very nice angle being held here by Hand. Very nice angle being held here by Bandit. This is the kind of angle that you could win. There goes another bit of information for Synapse. Another bit of information for FreeElo. And it looks like
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
FreeElo have started to move around. Yes, we have seen a rotation to come through from office, which is where we just saw Buck get lost. Or was it Glossy? I'm not sure who we saw.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
There goes Josh, and that brings us to a 3v3. 2v2. Nomad is in, going to go to plant behind the bomb while Sophia covers. It's a fake, and he's going to need to move to find a better spot, but he's going to find no better spot than behind this bomb. Ooh. Cheeky nitro cell there. That's the problem with planting on default. Obviously got the notice that someone was down there. Sophia gets another kill. Plant goes down. And Mute is all alone downstairs. Leaving us in a retake situation. Switches to SMG. Knows they're going to have to take some longer range engagements. Nomad holding the angle. Oof. It looked like he downed Nomad there, but I guess he didn't. No, he has. No, he hasn't. This is a risky play. Okay. So that's all Nomad has to do, basically. All Sophia has to do. Sophia's going to get the kill and teabag while getting it. Well, not teabag, just checking that the B button works. We've got another one in the chat with 7-2 for Synapse. Let's see if FreeElo can continue this ride. So we're going to see Synapse go back onto Armory and Lockers. And we've got pretty much the same team makeup coming out from FreeElo. The only difference here being Sledge. Let's see if we get a 6 pick. We're going to lose Maestro. And we're going to get Mira instead on defense, but it looks like FreeElo are happy with their team makeup, choosing to bring Sledge instead.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
It'd be kind of nice if this tannoy didn't make the sound when you're in spectator mode. If I could just bash the camera into it and stop it, you know what I mean? That'd just be like really useful. Anyway. So again, we are going to see an office hold coming out here from Synapse. We've got standard set up here on the armory wall, which we'd expect, and all of the other effort being put over on the east side. Now, to be fair, this is where FreeElo have kind of concentrated on in that last round, with a late rotate back round to here. Everyone spawning over in the valley. We get some sensible droning here from Sledge. He's going to know that Vigil is nearby. Where is Vigil? He's in the hallway. And he's going to very cleverly drop down to the waiting room. Smart play, smart play. That's going to put the attackers on the edge. They're going to think there's someone up there that isn't there. I'm going to be worrying about him. Whereas they need to be worrying about here. And that's a good air jab there, going down underneath the window to stop any jump outs. The only reason we want to do that is if you're going to repel on the east side, on the west side balcony, or on the north side balcony for archives.
A bomb has been located.
Looks like we're going to see Thermite come to open the default wall into Armory. We're going to need to see some grenades go in there to deny the bandit battery. Fusion manages to take out the mirror. She goes to peek onto Thermite, I assume, but unfortunately Fusion was there and ready, just holding that long angle. And this is going to allow a grenade to go in to take out the bandit batteries. However, we see Mute now taking control of the mirror window. He doesn't. Is there an ADS there? No, there isn't. That's going to take out both bandit batteries, which means this wall is going to get opened up. Oh! There's nothing more we could do there. It looked like the Thermite charge actually blew that nitro cell to pieces out of the air. Okay, so we had on Sandwich, that was Buck. Buck taking down Mute from the Sandwich window, leaving us in a 5v3. And this is starting to look very good for FreeElo. We've got a lot of information being gathered. Sophia holding down rotations from CCTV. Jaeger's been hurt. There's a defuse Diffuser plant. What? Diffuser plant going down. Jaeger has just given up. It's disappointing from Jars to just stop there. It'd have been nice to have seen him at least go for the ace. Josh Rock is actually called Joe, is he? Well, I like calling him Josh. I've played against... So, stream, so you know, Josh Rock, I've actually played with him and against him in unranked and I think ranked games as well over the last few months. He probably doesn't remember playing me, I play on other accounts. But I always recognise his name, and whenever I see him, it's like, oh, there's Josh. So it's kind of cool to see him come up in this game tonight. But I didn't know his name was Joe. Okay, cool. Okay, Andrew. So FreeElo managed to clutch up that round. Well, I say clutch. It was a flawless round. So FreeElo managed to win that one convincingly and bring it to 3v5. The momentum is starting to shift. Now let's not count Synapse out. They performed very well. But moving to defense, they're actually going to go for armory and lockers for a third time in a row. They've done 2 defend rounds, failed both of them on this site, but they're going to go for it for a third time. So I guess they kind of see like there's something there that they can make work. They just need to maybe tweak it a little bit. So let's see what happens.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
We've got Pulse playing downstairs. Is he going to go for a cheeky little run out here? No, he's not. He's just going to go for some denial from below, perhaps. But that's all we need, information at this point. So standard wall bang through the window. Drone goes through tellers. He's not going to pick out Pulse just yet. Doesn't know the Pulse is there. We've got the same mirror window set up on the wall of the west side, but everyone is currently over on the east side, I feel. Yeah. Everyone's come up these stairs. Looks like we're going to go for a similar to how we saw the first round of Synapse play out, where they just come in through office and kill. Josh is going to be holding down from Fountain and the mirror window. And looks like we'll just keep Capcan playing his sandwich there to clean up anyone that mirror doesn't get, perhaps. And that's Pulse dead. That's a lot of information out of the way. Just come along too late, don't I? Always get there too late. So it's just a heavy 4-man push from the east side. Where is our fifth? Fifth is downstairs. Oh, and all of a sudden Thermite is low on health. Nice nitro cell there from Capcan to take out Dermot on Sledge. It's not a huge loss. They didn't need loads of soft destruction here, so the utility isn't a huge loss. Unless we lost 2 grenades, in which case that's a problem. Revive goes on outside the window to the left-hand side. Capcan isn't aware of it, but he does go for it. And he misses.
Attackers recovered the
If only he'd done that jump out like 3 seconds earlier. So we're now left with Bandit in a 1v4. I don't like Bandit's chances here. The plant will go down. There's still a lot of utility on the attacker side. We've got 2 lifelines to hold back Bandit. We've got Buck who can hold from below. We've got air jabs going down all over the place to stop rotations. The plant is going to go down. He can't run through to the other side because the door's closed. He's got to shoot it open first. Attacker's going to think he's going to go that way, but he's faked them out. He's now free to make a move, but Buck is holding sandwich window. He gets the kill onto Glossy. He doesn't know the Buck's... He knows that Buck's outside the window. He manages to get past. All he's got to do is take out the one at the mirror window now. He's going to go down to Sophia. Sure enough, Sophia runs round and takes him down. And despite the messages in chat, FreeElo come back to a 4v5. Unfortunately, Joe has lost the game. Left the game. And there's no way... I can't pause it. Because he's lost, I think we need to do a rehost.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Defenders are carrying on. No one's asked for a rehost. Well, we'll see how this plays out until I get a message from any admins saying that we are going to do a rehost.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
You can stop worrying about my name now.
Looks like the round is going to play out. Defenders have set up. Okay, good. Looks like we're good to go. Fine. Sophia is planning on rushing in. Nomad finds one at the bottom of these stairs but goes down. Refrag, that's Vigil out, and that leaves us in a 4v3. This is an unfortunate time for Synapse to lose a man. So where is everyone on site? We've got Bandit on site, Jaeger on site, and Legion holding customs. So we've got Buck and Zofia starting to move in from the waiting room. Sledge is going to open up some holes in the floor, take some fire. But the defender moves away and Sledge is just going to carry on about his business like it's nothing. We see the wall into workshop get opened by Thermite and it's going to hold back in Tellers and just drone the site. Drone from Tellers to see what's going on in sight.
I found one.
We've still got Sledge upstairs doing work, Thermite droning, so Fear and Buck backing up at the doorway into the site. Thermite goes in, Bandit takes a lot of fire, doesn't get blinded. Just misses the frag grenade. Thermite starts to plant. Looks like it's going to go down. There's no nitro cell to come from Bandit. The nitro cell's gone. Bandit just wants to hide under a desk. Jaeger on the central stairs. He's going to get taken out by... Oh, no, he's not. Gets Buck. Josh is back in the game, fortunately. And it's now Jaeger in a 1v3. Oh, no, he turns away just too late. Sophia comes round and guns him down. Well played, Sophia. And that brings FreeElo back up to a 5-5. Each team just 2 rounds away from the win. Or just 2 rounds away from having to go into overtime on this final map in a best of 3 to see who gets to go through to the finals. Sorry, not to see who gets to go through to the finals, but who gets to take a step closer to getting to the final. So although Josh is back, he's not got a operator, though it does look like he's got Goyo. Okay, so that's fine. He is back in the game. Thanks to everyone who's joined the stream so far. We're currently riding with 35 viewers on this to see who's going to win the game. For those of you who have joined late, just so you know, community vote showed that FreeElo was the favourite to win at 54% of the vote, with Synapse being second favourite,
Attackers need to locate and
or least favourite, depending on how you want to look at it when it's out of 2, with a vote of 46%. At the moment, it's anybody's game. Each team currently has 1 game under their belts and 5 rounds of the last map under their belts. This is all to play for and could be anybody's game. So far, all of the predictions in chat have been wrong. We saw a lot of 7-0s, 7-2s, 7-3s. But we've now come to a 5v5. But we've now come to a 5-5. All of your predictions need to be reconsidered. We've got 2 people playing down on site, 3 people upstairs. Is Jaeger going for a cheeky peek? No, he was at the window, but he's moved away and he's not going to go for that. Sledge and Nomad are going to start by attacking from break room, along with Sophia. We've got Thermite over on the east side of the map. Along with Sophia. Sorry, Thermite's not on the east side, is he? He's on the west. Oh, I don't know where he is. He's over here somewhere. Oh, I've lost him. Who knows? Who knows? Nitro Cell goes out from Josh. Doesn't find a home. The wall gets opened up by Sledge. ADS. Saving Mirror from going blind. It looks like... Okay, that wall is going to get opened. Or is it? Yeah, Thermite is going to get the wall open. We're not going to see any denial here. Mozzie playing from below. Going to go for a Nitro Cell if he can, but it's not the right time. Wall getting opened. There's no Nitro Cell to deny. Not from Mirror, anyway. Mute's making sure he's opening up CCTV door, so he's got a quick rotate out if he needs it. No, he's opened it up for Jaeger. Great teamwork, great teamwork. Jaeger goes for the rotate. And this could be a big play. There's going to be a lot of people there for him to try and kill. He's going to sit tight, wait for the information he needs. And I move off a bandit just as he gets killed. It's disappointing. All of the gunfire raining down now on Mozzie. Jars manages to take out Dermot. That Sledge out of the window, so it's now 4v3. Let's see what Jaeger is up to. He's got the rotation. He's got 1 in office. Jumping out and heading to his stairs. Very smart play. Kill 1, move. He knows there's people downstairs. He could easily get them. Okay, so Fear and Thermite are down there. He's going to have to reconsider this. He could hold the angle. He could go back into office. He could do anything he wants here. But this is really going to waste some time for Sophia and Nomad. That's Thermite dead. That is huge. That's Diffuser. And that leaves a 2v3. This is massive plays from Jaeger here. Sophia picks up Diffuser. Runs for it. Nomad is going to go down. That's a 4K. 4 jars. His second 4K of the map. But he just misses out on the ace again. And that's Synapse taking it to 6v5 and onto match point. One round for Synapse. We'll see them win this. 1 round for FreeElo. We'll see us go into overtime. Synapse are going to go back to Armory and Lockers. Jaeger Goats, yeah, definitely.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So as I was saying, Synapse are going to take it back to Armory and Lockers. Everyone's favourite as the best defending site. This is going to be the first. This is going to be their hopes of bringing this home so that they can go into the next stage towards the final and knock FreeElo out. Meaning they'd have to wait until Season 2 of AGL to come back. Looks like we might see a hard hold of the CCTV and break room here. All of the walls are being reinforced. Something you can do here quite nicely as mute is basically stop all drones by putting signal jammers behind these two half walls. Nothing can come through from either of the doorways. And then over here, it's a bit more difficult to stop anything from coming, but you can at least deny from over here. Risk is looking like he's lining up for a possible kill into the... Now a random shot here is going to see Risk lose his life. How did he not see him? Did he not see him through the tree? He's not even ADSing. Oh, he's going for a run out. What? Odd play there from Risk. So it looks like Buck is going to be repelling. No, I'm wrong. He might well be going to Sandwich. That's how he went last time. There's an ADS under there that's going to stop any grenades from him from doing any damage. Jars going for the big brain play. And waiting for Buck to rappel up. There's the rappel sound. That ADS is going to save him. Here we go, here we go. Easy kill here for Jaeger. Oh my goodness. Buck with the big IQ. He gets the kill, dips out. What a man. Mirror peeking out from her window. All the utility is going in there. And Mirror is down. I don't think FreeElo are aware that Mirror is down. They're still playing like she's up. That frag grenade might finish her off, but it could be too far away. The wall is definitely going to get open. This is where they'll see Mirror just laying on the floor. Nomad watching half wall. There is no one behind it. Air jab goes down. This kind of makes it pretty safe for Thermite to go in and plant. Thermite is just checking the site to see what's going on. These guys are still holding off his side, but they might need to move. Josh, after being revived, manages to take down Sledge, bringing it to a 3v4. This is a huge turnaround here for Synapse. Now we've got Dizzy down. That's Nomad out of the picture, but the plant is going down. Pretty default spot.
Attackers are activated.
Oh, and if Thermite had just held his ground a little bit, he would have held onto it. So here we go. We've got Nomad who's going to go for the hold, but unfortunately, Josh comes in clutch, takes him down, while Mute gets the defuse, and that is the win to Synapse. A big win there. GG to everyone involved. Unfortunate loss for FreeElo. They came so close to bringing that back. People had counted them out. They brought it back, but unfortunately they just couldn't finish it off at the end. Very unfortunate. Sorry to see you leave, FreeElo. Hopefully we'll see you back for Season 2 into the AGL, but congratulations to Synapse, who go through to the next steps before the final. Let's revisit that community vote, shall we? So 54% of you said FreeElo were going to win, 46% of you said Synapse. Looks like 46% of you knew the real truth. Thank you very much to everyone who has enjoyed the stream. Apologies for the issues at the start. All manner of testing before actually streaming live. Saw that it was okay, but once going live, obviously my equipment just couldn't handle it. But we managed to get it working, and we got a good 3 maps out of that game tonight. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. My next cast is going to be Apollo versus Byzantine Empire, which is going to take place on Saturday at 7 PM. That's going to be a huge game. I'll be posting a poll on Twitter about that. If you want to vote for who you think is going to win that game, make sure you go and follow me on Twitter, 2TextB. Watch out for the post and you'll be able to get your vote on the poll and let us know who's going to win. Thanks again for watching. I'll be back on Saturday night, 7 PM GMT. Apollo versus Byzantium. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you Friday. See you Saturday. Saturday, 7 p.m. GMT. Thanks everyone.